days when people will be thinking that election is all about bringing money around, vote buying and whatsoever. The president won the election in 2015 without rigging election. Despite there was an incumbent president. Why? Because he has the required popularity to win that election. So having that kind of popularity, why would one go and start rigging election? So there is no way. If Buhari can win his election when he was not a sitting president without rigging, definitely sure I know with what we have on ground, the achievement, his track record, he has more popularity even than 2015. So the issue of rigging an election doesn't even arise. And number two, the INEC, the commission and its entire staff, I'm sure they are credible people because they don't have any record or any mark of being a corrupt commission. But definitely sure, in every system that works right, youth has the majority. They are the backbone of everything. And whatever happens in this country, youths are at the receiving end. If you look at it, even in this particular place, you see that 75% of the people that are here are youth. The government used the youth. If we talk about insurgency, even the insurgents are using the youth because they aim at imposing possible recruitment. So whatever you do, you must have youth. There is no way you do without them. And they have the voting powers. It's only a young person that can trek in some places 10, 15 kilometers to go and vote. So definitely sure, not only in 2019, everywhere in the world and even in Nigeria, even the past election, youths decide who runs this country. Because this country belongs to us and we don't have any other country to call our own other than this country, Nigeria. It is very conspicuous in 2019. The president campaigned almost 20-something states as I'm talking to you, or 30 now. Everybody knows how he's campaigning. And he is even the one that is warning his cabinet. Don't ever touch government fund and campaign for me. So this is the first time in the history of Nigeria. The campaign is going on and no money is being spent. So it is a very good indication of achievement in this country. By the time you rely on vote buying and treasury in politics, you will never have a good result. But today, the integrity speaks. Without the money, President Muhammadu Buhari won the primaries in Lagos. Without giving money, the same President Muhammadu Buhari won the secondary election. Without money, President Muhammadu Buhari is campaigning in Nigeria and pulling the highest crowd ever in Africa. And without same money, same Muhammadu Buhari will return as president come 2019, February 16, by the God grace. To the past administration end up struggling to have even 3,000 megawatts, which they couldn't. Today, this government succeeded in giving us almost 9,000 megawatts, which is about more than 3 times what we had then. Some areas in Nigeria that spend months without seeing a blink of light today have not less than a minimum of 20 hours daily of light. Some people will tell you that in their area they have light problem. There are two things about light. The responsibility of the federal government is power generation and distribution. But when it comes to the consumer issue and local machineries, that has to do with the distribution company. So this government has tried, they have achieved in giving us more than 8,000 megawatts of lights. If you look at our economy, when this government came in, it was red. If not President Muhammadu Buhari, this country cannot even pay salary. Today, we have over 400 billion of dollars in our foreign reserve. So, and then when it comes to the issue of insecurity, I don't need to talk. Because before this government, if I invite you to meet somewhere here, before you come, maybe you pass like 20 checkpoints. But today we are moving freely, not even in Abuja, even in Maiduguri, the center of the insurgency. Maiduguri is peaceful, and the local government headquarters are peaceful, despite there are some places that up to now have problems of this insurgency. So considering all these achievements, because I have numerous number of them, and I cannot mention them all because of time constraint. So with this on ground, I'm calling on all Nigerians to come out and vote President Muhammadu Buhari so that he can continue from where he stopped and then give a better look and a new pace to this country.